All right. So we are live and we've got a special guest today, and that is the founder of Aya, DJ Blue, aka Michael MacDonald. Welcome to the
Hey,
live.
hey. Yeah, glad to be here. It's been a while, huh?
Yeah. So I'm excited because we got a special treat today. I mean, I'm always excited when there's a new collection dropping. I'm a big fan of the Lo-Fi Gods collection that dropped not too long ago. And today you have a new collection dropping, which you're calling Vocal Flow Dynamics. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, for starters, Lo-Fi Gods is a special one for me too. So we play that often. It's really great to be having it in the background while you're writing or being creative or just eating, right? It's really meaningful. My son Valentino, who's a gamer and video YouTuber, loves lo-fi music, and so he inspired that. And he came
Awesome.
home one day from school with it in his mind. He says, "Daddy, I think I might be ADD." And I'm like, "Where'd you pick that up?" Right? Like, kids just get things in their heads, right? So just through conversation and that just came to his mind. Like, I might be ADD. So we talked about it, and he mentioned that lo-fi music can help with that. So I dove down the rabbit hole of ADD and what can support that, and different technologies and frequencies and white noise and brown noise and instrumentation and BPMs and all that good stuff. So after that deep dive into that world, I came back and created Lo-Fi Gods for my son and for whoever else loves lo-fi music, with all these really special ingredients tied into it. Um, so it's good.
Awesome.
It's really a unique expression of lo-fi hip hop music for sure. But yeah, check it out. And the vocal flow dynamics, which I'm really super excited about, because it's a brand new expression, and it's actually a practice. It's incorporating breath work, um, which I started 30 years ago, and it changed my life. And so it combines breath work, it combines, authentic movement of the body, and it combines vocalization, all in those three, supported by resonance frequency music, which, as you know, is our special blend of just high vibrational intentional music with specific intentions and desired outcomes from each track in our catalog. Um, so this is a new one, right? And it's opening doors for me and others. Amanda was here over the weekend, and I got to share it with her. Amanda Carpenter is our amazing CEO, um, Chief Energy Officer, as we call her. So I got to reveal vocal flow dynamics to her. So she's the first one to experience it. So I took her through a 10 track. There's 30 tracks in the collection, right? Each one is its own intention, its own practice. Each one has its own starting instruction set, and we'll get into that. It's just a starting point. So I brought her through 10 tracks of the 30, and each time you engage with it, it's a new expression of it. So you're really leaning in on, something we like to call universal timing, right? It's the serendipity, the synchronicity of life. It's that person you're thinking of calls you on the phone at that very moment, type of thing. And we really see that a lot in our business, in our own lives, of the perfection and synchronization of things working, right? And so we really bring that
Mm.
into vocal flow dynamics, in that every time you come, it's going to be a new expression of it, a new order. You're never going to get the same practice two times in a row. So it's evolving, Each track is its own, um, methodology, and we'll get into that, what that means. It's super simple. So anyone who has desire and the ability to step into their vulnerability, which is a key word here, can be a practitioner of vocal flow dynamics, the first time, right? You don't need any courses. You don't need to come fly to my Hawaii retreat and
Oh man.
pay $10,000 to become a vocal flow, dynamics practitioner. You just show up. I foresee hopefully thousands, if not tens of thousands of practitioners around the world that I don't even know about, right? That they're just doing it. And so we'll dive into it. And let me share my screen.
Yeah, please do.
All right. You see that?
Yeah.
Ta-da! I mean, okay, first of all, how beautiful does that feel, right?
Mm.
You're probably getting a sense just from the look, right? This is a different expression than our normal collections on iFit. We've got little, placards over the top with, probably writing on it. You probably can't read that, right? So let me just get into this portion here first. Super simple. VocalFlow Dynamics is a guided practice that harmonizes resonance frequency music, breathwork, movement, and vocal expression to unlock vitality, insight, and authenticity. And each time we come here, this is going to be a completely different order, right? You're never going to see this order again. So this is a unique one. So coming in here, it gave us as the first practice, and each one is generally around 4 minutes long. Each track is 4 minutes. Sometimes they're 3 minutes, sometimes 4 minutes. But within a 10-minute practice, you can pretty much bank on 39 minutes in length, right? So this is a 39-minute exercise, movement, relaxation ceremony if you want. It can be, as you do the dishes, like this can be however you feel it and however you want to show up, what feels right. When Amanda and I did it, we were just full out leaning into it. We were dancing and singing and expressing ourselves and vocally in unique new ways, moving our bodies in unique ways, lying on the floor, jumping up and down, all of it. Like we went into it, right? What I'd like to do on
Uh,
this call.
so Michael, so what's the significance of the 39 minutes? Does that mean something? Like 39 minutes?
Well, I do like the 369, and I kind of adopted that from Nikola Tesla, right? He's got his 369, energy, frequency philosophy, um, that, that just stuck with me. So I do a lot of things in 369s, and, check it out, Google Nikola Tesla's 369 and go down that rabbit hole. It's pretty fascinating. And I resonate with it. So, 39, and then you've got the 11, which is my birth path number 11. It brings in the Christ consciousness to those that follow that. So it's just in alignment with kind of Michael and how I see the world, and it's fun. Uh, so that's the significance, but also 39 minutes, 40 minutes, most people have that window in their day to become healthier, stronger, better, whatever that means to them, right? Whether that means going to yoga, going to the gym, going for a walk, right? So once a week, maybe this could replace one of those activities, right? To where you just come here, you go down to, iFit, select VocalFlow Dynamics, and sit through, one or 10, right? Or 30, and do you. And so it doesn't have to be full out expression, dancing, yelling, singing, breathing deep, that is fun. And that's where the exercise component comes in. But what I'd like to do is on this first kind of run through is to do a gentle version of that, like sitting down. And how can we do this, you know, from the perspective of, I'm in a wheelchair, right? And I can't get up and dance and jump, but can I still participate? Can I still get what I need from this if I had the use of my legs, right? So this is something that I've designed for everyone, right? It's non-denominational. It's just good vibes, good intention, good music. I hope you love it. I certainly do. And this is something that you'd want to just put on for a road trip and just, trans out as you drive. And, a 5 hour trip magically turns into 30 minutes. You go, whoa, we're already here. I really believe that this collection could do that, right? So I want to do it like a gentle expression of this, just so people can understand you don't need to be um, out there and and shaking it up, right? If that's what you're drawn to and that's what your body authentically wants you to go, um, you got to honor that, right? But you also need to honor the aspect of you. Wow, this sounds a little too out there, right? I can't do that, right? That level of authenticity and just authentic movement is a little scary, right? Like what would my neighbors think, right? What do I think of that, even though I'm home alone, in my house with nobody judging me? Like, what are my judgments, right? So we're going to approach this from a very gentle place to where anyone can participate and do you. And how I like to think of myself as I listen to this music or any music that I'm moving to is I like to consider myself as an instrument, right? My body, my mind, my spirit, my voice, my breath as an instrument. And so when I'm listening to music or participating in music, I like to think of myself as an instrument that adds a layer of value to the soundscape, right? Like my movement adds like this energy. Everything's energy. We're frequency beings living in a frequency universe. And my energy is an instrument. Even if I'm not making a sound, my movement is moving energy, right? It's intentional, or maybe it's spontaneous, but it's adding something to the ethos that surrounds me. So I like to think of my body, my expression as an instrument that makes the music just that much better, right? Now, does it to another person? That's up for them. But I want to be in such a place to where I feel that I am adding value to that musical expression, whether it's through my movement, through my voice, through my breath, and through that, leaning in and understanding that we are frequencies in a frequency universe, and therefore I have all of the answers within me. I just have these limiting beliefs that are telling me, no, you don't. Hey, you don't have access to that, right? That's blocked off to you somehow, right? We're all frequency, it's all one. And for some reason, I've put this limitation on myself that I don't have access to that knowledge, right? So one of my intentions as I go into this is I'm going to connect with all that is. I'm going to connect to that innermost part of myself that actually does have access to that energy beyond my energy wall, right? And so that's my intention. And you do you carry on how you carry on. You participate however feels good to you. If you just want to chill and just listen to the music, because I guarantee you it's good. I mean, It's
I
good,
can't
right?
wait. I mean, it's all
Yeah.
been good,
So
so.
yeah. So
But
let's
I am a
okay.
little
So
scared after what happened to Amanda. Amanda lost her voice.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah. Well,
unrelated,
hey,
but
yeah. So
be gentle.
that, yeah, us jumping into this in full bore and just, we leaned in hard and took it there. We moved a lot of energy, right? So, and the whole house felt it. My boys felt it. My wife felt it, and so it was like an earthquake. So, and that's one reason why I want to take it a little gentle here, right? Like first time out, let's just have fun with this, relax into it and just see what comes of it. But yeah, so there's definitely an opportunity for you to um, move something that no longer serves you, to have insights, to new ahas. So yeah, be open to any of it. Each track will start with Aya speaking a message that relates to that, you know, track, as well as there's some instructions on the screen that you can read. I'll read the movement part and the breath part. And again, you just do you. If that feels good, try it. You can think of it as a starting point. And if you don't actually get up or lay down or move or dance, at least you can do it in your mind, right? You can close your eyes, sit back, and you can imagine it, right? Maybe try out some of the breath patterns or whatever the breath pattern means to you. Try out some of the sounds if that sounds good. If not, just imagine it in your brain what that sounds like. Or, if mine comes through and you want to harmonize with it, cool. If not, cool. Um, and ultimately, what these instructions, right? And I'm putting the brackets instructions, is they're basically just starting points, right? Of Because most people won't know what to do, right? Like, what do I do, right? So these are starting points. These are ideas um, to jump off and then ultimately take it into your own unique, authentic expression, whatever that is, right? And to lean into your authenticity and to non-judgment, compassion for yourself, and allowing yourself to explore new ideas, new thoughts, and to break out of old patterns, right? We are beings that are conditioned on patterns, right? We're mostly patterned beings. We wake up relatively at the same time. We do the same thing as we roll out of bed. We brush our teeth the same way. We go to the bathroom the same way. We go down and look in the refrigerator, do the coffee the same way. We drive to work or school or whatnot, the same pattern. So we're very pattern oriented people. I would say 80% of our life, if not more, is probably just same patterns day in and day out. Um, so what this offers is us to step out of that pattern, right? And break the pattern, even if it's just for a few minutes, right? Like I said, you can do a daily practice that's, 3 to 4 minutes long, right? And break your pattern just for 3 or 4 minutes, in the privacy of your own room, and you do you the way you do. Or, you can do it for 40 minutes, right? Or 80 minutes or 120 minutes. It's up to you how you do this. But to break those patterns at least once a day, to consciously break your pattern and to step into spontaneity, right? Spontaneity and authenticity. I think it's one of the most healthy things that we can do, right? To disrupt the pattern consciously and step into just spontaneity and authenticity, to the level that feels good and feels right. So let's go ahead and jump in this. Have a glass of water close by because you might get thirsty. And I'm going to start this. It'll start off with Aya with a 10-second kind of message, and then we'll just kind of go through it. let me know if you can hear me if I speak over it. I might need to turn something down here, but let's try this. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Good. Let's do it.
Center with the sacred sound of Om, grounding your energy and connecting with universal peace.
Okay, centered Om. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. You can hear me talk?
Yeah. Yeah, we can
Oh,
hear you. I was
okay,
trying to
good.
give you the thumbs up.
So this one just a 4-count breath in and out, centering the mind, body, and spirit. Just there's an Om. Let it go. Feel that vibration of the Is it happy? Feel that. Ah.
Erupt with the force of a volcano, unleashing your inner power and creativity. Transform challenges into opportunities.
Okay, so this can be big primal breath. The sound is boom. Big primal breath like a volcano. Boom. Another M. Boom. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I told you. Woo! Ooh. Big breath. Ah, ah. Volcano. Ooh, there's something in there, right? Ah, ah.
Dance in celestial harmony, aligning with universal creativity and balance.
Harmonizing breath, breathe, sound is low.
bounce with joy and vitality, celebrating life and reducing stress and anxiety.
Bouncy, joyful breath. Yeah.
Shine brightly like a star, illuminating your inner light and fostering transformation and love.
Yeah. Radiating breath, expanding outward. Yeah. Joyful activation. Yeah. 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 Woo. Yeah. Ja. Ja.
Embrace sacred stillness, connecting with the divine and fostering inner peace.
Wow. Deep meditative breaths. Deep presence.
your spine and let energy flow from feet to crown.
Yo.
Embrace clarity and vitality with each breath.
Straight spine. Who doesn't want that, right?
Yeah, I need that.
More deep breaths. Deep ah. 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 It's the ah. Fine, strong, unwavering. You know who you are. Great. Deep breath. Feet firmly planted on the ground, straight spine, breath. Thank you. Getting in gratitude, my brother. So courageous. Breathe it in.
Dance with the cosmic spiral, connecting to the universe and enhancing spiritual awareness.
Vibrating sound. Grab that resonance of the beat, the thought, the go. Cool. Tap it, taste it, breathe it, sound it with the beat. You do a movement never done before. Brand new, like artistic, free, and you don't know what you're gonna do. Like, a new expression. It could be anything, like your eyebrows, like your nose, your tongue, a new expression. Jaw. You want to do different with the jaw. Guys. Here. Hold on, I'm like that before. Back to the head. Tap the head. Taking it. Cosmic spiral. Imagine that. Cosmic spiral, right? Spiral means to you, right? Your own spiral, right? Your mind, your hands, and your thoughts. Spiral. Whew. What does that unlock? What does that present? Ooh.
Embrace the flow of life, releasing fear and guilt. Let peace and ease wash over you like a gentle river.
Oh yeah, release that fear and guilt, Michael. Yeah. Deep belly breath, so breathing into the belly. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Like the quieting of something.
Roar with the strength of a lion,
Ah.
releasing tension and embracing courage. Feel the power of your primal energy.
Hey, this is the final one. It'll be 39 minutes. The big one, the finale, folks. Big inhales, explosive breath, and roar like a lion. Ah. Wow, wow, wow.
Whew. Wow.
Woo! Vocal flow
Mm,
dynamics.
man.
Huh? How do you feel? Tell me.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff moved out of my throat. I had a cold a while ago, and it's still kind of like hanging around, but it was coming up. So
Mm.
apologies if I was coughing. Um,
No, no. Hey,
but
that's
also like,
movement of energy, man. I mean, yeah, that's moving that energy that no longer serves you. That's what
hmm
it's about. So it's, you're just moving energy, man. It's just you doing you, right? And just leaning into you. That's what it takes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I also had some tension, in my shoulders, so I was working that, because we're always like this these days, looking down at our phones. So I think that's what that's from.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was something. Wow.
Wow.
Uh,
Well, hey, Kingsley, thank you for,
Thank
having
you.
the courage to just step into it. I mean, it's definitely a unique expression for the world. and, unique to you, right? And, for you to just step into it and say, let's go, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm up for anything.
Amazing. So yeah, thank you. That was amazing. So even from the chair, right? Like I didn't stand up once. And it was just what I needed, right? So yeah, that was great. Just doing the sit down version. I mean, there's the laying version where you can just lay down on the ground or the bed and just zone out to it and focus on the breath
Mm,
and the emotions and the thoughts. But you can just have a full on dance party expression as well. Like, so you can, like I said, you can use this in the car, just driving, just to have new insights and epiphanies just come out of the blue, right?
nice. Yeah,
So
well, I'm about to do that right now. I'm about to do some driving, so maybe I'll try it. So how do
yeah,
I try
so
it? How do I get there?
yeah, so you can here, you can just the fastest way would be just go to shuffle and well, actually, the fastest way is go to music catalog, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see it right there, VocalFlow Dynamics. And like I said, there's 30 tracks there. Every time you come, it'll be a unique expression of it. We did the first 10 we did 10 tracks out of the 30. So we ended here on Lion's Breath. Um, but this is, you saw there's, clear instructions on each track, right? So anybody can be a practitioner of this in their own way, right? There's no right way or wrong way to do this. If you come here and you push play and you do it your way, that's the right way, whatever that means to you. So this is something that I hope that we see hundreds, thousands of practitioners out there doing this for themselves, doing it for their loved ones, their community. But yeah, you can just go to the music catalog there, or the second way you can get there is go to shuffle and play, and you set focus and flow as your intention. Step two, you scroll down here to VocalFlow Dynamics. Just underneath it is the lo-fi gods that we talked about earlier, but you go to lo-fi dynamics. You can have, if you want her speaking the first message, you can just turn on I Speaks there, and that'll have her opening with her remarks. If you want just the music, you just turn the I Speaks off and you just shuffle and play. How you feel it, play. And there you go. You've got 10 tracks. It'll be 39 minutes plus or minus a few seconds. So you can use that to work out to drive to do the breath work, movement, and sounding to. But there's instructions on the first set, and those are just getting started, right? And then once you do you take it to where you feel you need to take it.
Awesome.
And then you can save it. Let's say because like I said, you're never going to get the same expression twice. It's always going to be unique. So you can, if you like this expression, you want to save it, you save the playlist just like that. If you want to share it, you can share it socially. You can copy the URL to it. And then you can share that on social, or you can send it to a friend or loved one. This is an original spectral resonance art piece that's been generated for this playlist that was created. So this is also a unique expression. Each time you come here, a new expression will be formulated based off of this. And again, you can share those as well. So, and then a simple how to use right there. It's really simple. How to use. Set your intention. What do you want out of this? Create your space. Ensure that the blinds are drawn if that makes you feel safe, right? Or open them up if that makes you feel like you're going to accelerate into a whole new dimension. Ensure the stove is not on, right? So create your space. Listen mindfully. Like if you're going to do this, be here now, right? Get into it, become the instrument, become part of the music, move authentically, in your seat, right? If you just want to sit down and whatever that movement, like I was dancing with my hands earlier, right? And that's what I needed. Reflect and integrate. That means like when it's over, like let's not just jump into the next thing. Let's take a minute and just sit back and just breathe into it. And what did I learn there? What was created there? What was enjoyable? Like where am I now versus where I was, right? Just reflect, take a moment to integrate, possible insights that could propel you into new aspects of being, right? And then step 6, repeat as needed. Once a day, once a week, once a year, like you do you. That's the important part.
Wonderful. Well, I think we can wrap it right there. And if anyone wants to relive this, they can relive it on the stream or come to the website, right? Just
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Kingsley. I really appreciate you, man. You went there, so
Yes.
kudos.
Thanks for joining us and being on the live stream today, Michael. And we'll just end it there. What's the sign off line? I'm trying to remember it. Just be well, I think, is my my message right now.
Fire, awaken, and harmonize. That sounds good too. So,
Yes.
boom. Have a
All
great
right.
day. Bye-bye.